What I thought I'll do is a little bit introduce RISE side of things in my 5-7 minutes. I hand it off to Pothik. So it just so turns out, as Khurram and other leadership was building amazing assets in Houston Methodist, in parallel, we were actually investing. Again, I'm very thankful for RISE leadership to actually see this vision and invest in hiring new faculty. And so these are some of the faculty who are digital health faculty who are engaged in diverse projects. And one of the things you may want to notice in the that 17 of them are not full professors, so which means full of energy, lots of ideas. They are not jaded, you know. So that is, I think, our biggest resource, our biggest superpower right now. They are, you know, many of them will be speaking today, this afternoon. 11 out of these 20-odd faculty will be here, and you will learn what diverse set of skills they bring, and each of them actually does something different. So we hire so that we cover the big Venn diagram as broadly as possible, right? The Houston Digital Health Lab, some of them you saw in the video, many of them are in the BRC, so they are right across the street from you all. We're happy to take you there. You're welcome to come. We have a great space for you to come sit with students and faculty and work there. It's all functional. And this is backed by tons of other facilities on the campus which facilitates research, especially on the experimental side and the computing side of things. The way we have been organizing our faculty in 3 broad buckets. So we build novel measurement modalities, really, really strong in imaging. But with recent hires, we have now added bioelectronics and electromechanical sensing. And these are foundational. Sensing and imaging are foundational to do anything else in healthcare. On the right side, I've noted two of our previous work done some years ago, which is now products. So one of them is done by a company called Cognita Labs. I happen to be co-founder, for full disclosure. It was started by my former students, and they have developed multiple products. One of them is now adopted in 19 countries for pulmonary lung testing. So Gaurav Patel, who is the CEO of the company, will be here today, so you'll get to hear how to take ideas from lab to all the way to market and scale it globally. The second is Synopic, also founded by one of our former students. It's on building a very fine endoscope. Current first application will be in ophthalmology. Jesse will likely be here too, I think. Yeah, so you can meet another founder who started a few years after Cognita, but you can see we have a series of founders coming from RISE side of things. Of course, the other part is analytics. So AI, Khurram, and everybody else emphasized that how ability to analyze data in novel forms is fundamental to many things we do. There we have half our faculty work on some unique way of looking at data, and collectively we essentially can look at all forms of data which are produced in healthcare. So again, a strong asset, strong team, many young faculty, very experienced faculty who are available for working on these projects with you all. And then finally, many of us are also working on interventional systems, and they range from, I would call it pure science fiction, which is building robots which can go inside your body for interventions, all the way to rehab systems. I see Mona right there who works on those. She'll be talking later today. And then again on the right side is an example of something which spun out of RISE many years ago and now in adoption phase. Where are we right now in collaboration? In last 2.5 years, one of the things we have done is work in different ways to start projects. And now that number is a little bit over 20 projects, which are now going across 10 departments in Houston Methodist. And this involves quite a few Methodist and RISE faculty. Now actually this number is close to 30 RISE students are working in one form or the other with Methodist PIs. And they span a whole set of things. They are on AI-based things, novel imaging platforms, surgery scale assessment, health interventions, and sensing, right? But the key thing in all this is, which Khurram alluded to, is streamlined processes. And this is where most of our bulk of our work this year has been. And we are very thankful Houston Methodist has created new processes for RISE students, faculty, postdocs to get onboarded, work with Methodist PIs, and now the processes are 12x faster, from 12 months to 1 month long, right? So, and they are just getting better. With each day, we work with different parts of Methodist and Rice to come up with better ways of streamlining things so that when you all come up with an idea, from idea to the start of the project is as fast as possible. That means we are removing all the bottlenecks along your way. So again, you know, we are also a place for coming up with ideas and collaboration, but we're also a place, if something is not going well, you know who to call, is Khurram and me, and ask us, we can help streamline things, okay?